Hello there, Ringside Crew.
Hey dudes at Ringside Crew, this is Davian.
Hey, it's Jenny Santana.
This is Elsie.
This is the Savage Juggernaut, Tamaku.
Inside Ring!
This is Thomas D. Bruff.
This is Billy Starks.
Mr. Chad Epic.
Megan Mason.
Hey everybody, Scotland's own Brody Adler.
The headliner in charge, Marco Mania.
This is your girl Charisma.
Papa Dink, Brendan Dicker.
This is According to Woods.
Savannah Summers.
I'm Shorty.
Catherine Inside.
You are watching
The internationally known
Dudes at Ringside podcast, hosted by Metal Geek and Joe the Panther Jr.
Hello there, wrestling fans! Welcome to another episode of the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. I'm your host, Joe the Panther Butthird, and now from the top of Metal Mountain, all the way down to all 50 states in the globe, in the middle of the mosh pit, it's the happy himself, the Metal Geek.
What's going on, Ringside Crew? What's going on, International?
Hey,
What's going on, Joe? How's it going, Joe? How's it going today? How's it going?
Good. Hey, Mama Shorty. Welcome to the party. Because this weekend, our friends at Coventry Pro Wrestling has a big event. I tried to share the poster, but my thing was unsuccessful, as always.
It's already getting started. Here we go.
Already, Luna, starting all the time. So, Geekums.
All right, so this lady right here is the current Coventry Pro Wrestling women's champion, and she is going against a match with Luna Trix tomorrow night at Coventry Pro Wrestling's New Dawn. Let's give a warm Dudes at Ringside welcome to the Machine, Emma Cross.
What's going on, Emma? Welcome. Finally, we have our fifth add to the wall of CPW fam. So, if our fans are not familiar with you, and why would they not be? Introduce yourself.
So, hi guys, I'm Emma Cross. I'm currently the CPW Women's Champion. I've been wrestling for 3 years now, and I started with the project of Superstars, which is a 12-week training camp, and you're guaranteed a match at the end of it. And then I've processed from doing a couple of Superstars, getting onto the main roster, and then I went on to winning the Galaxy bout, the Young Lioness bout, and now the women's bout.
Yeah, there you go. Moving on up right there. Right, Joe?
It's always a journey with wrestling. Am I right, Emma? Because you start off this journey and you think okay, am I going to get anywhere? And now look at yourself. You've won how many championships in Coventry? Like how many so far? How many belts have you?
This is my third one.
That's amazing. Did you ever think in your wildest dreams you would have 3 championships?
No.
In Coventry?
Not at all.
So Emma, who trained you?
So my trainer is Will Starr. He's obviously trained. I've trained with him since I started. I've also had help from Morris, Nathan, Phil as the promoter. He's helped me through the way. But our main trainer is Will.
Wow. Hey, you got Will, Mr. Will Starr. Geek wants him to come on the podcast so bad. Miss Mama Shorty Geek has a guy crush. It's okay. He likes the heels a little too much. So, is there any place in the world, or in the States or in the world, that you would like to wrestle? Have you thought about that yet?
Not particularly at the minute, because my plan for wrestling is just keep it local for now. It's something I just want to have a bit of fun with and work my way up to. Obviously, if I do get to bigger places, then I will be very happy as well. But I'm just enjoying being at CPW at the minute, and hopefully, potentially later on in my journey, maybe go a bit elsewhere, but not anywhere major just yet.
So Emma, how'd you get your start in the wrestling business?
So, my uncle was a wrestler for CPW, and he was James Cross, hence why the name Emma Cross. And he had his first match, and I went to go and see it with my family, and I just looked at it as like, oh, this is something like I would like to do. And with every sport, I have never stuck to. So I thought, do you know what? I'm gonna push myself to do this. I obviously started the Superstars, did the 12 weeks training, and then I did my first match, and I've just been back since. It's just something I've really enjoyed.
Awesome. That's good that you extended the generation. Well, you said your uncle, right?
Yeah.
You're like the next generation in your family.
Second generation superstar, right there.
Gen. So how does that feel to be like a second generation of the Cross family? Like, how does that feel?
It's good. It's like it's that special moment as well because you're sharing that ring with your family, and you don't get to obviously experience that thing a lot. So just being in that ring and being able to share that moment with him was always like really special, and he obviously he guided me through it as well, and it just brought confidence on me as well, and that's what I really appreciated.
Yeah, so you're pretty much hit the hard kicks. Have you ever came across somebody who hits kicks just as good as you and say, "Damn, man," right?
Chantal Jordan.
Chantal,
I've heard stories. I've heard story about Chantal's kicks. I've heard stories about yours too.
She's the kick queen, honestly. Her kicks, they are so nice. I don't really meet a lot of people that does a lot of kicks, but Chantal is known for her kicks as well. So yeah, hers are definitely really nice to take.
You're probably like, I want to get back in the ring with her. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's do this again, right?
I did really enjoy my match with her. One of my favourite matches I've had. And she's just so talented. So to be able to share the ring with her and just be able to gain some knowledge and just being with someone that's so experienced is just so enjoyable.
So, is there any wrestler that's on the British wrestling scene, or like anybody on the British wrestling scene, or see any promotions you've seen on YouTube or Instagram that you had on your list that you want to wrestle them yet? Have you thought of anybody?
I'm quite looking forward to my match tomorrow. Obviously I haven't really worked an outsider in a singles match properly. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. It's going to be a new experience for me, and just getting to share the ring with someone that is not a wrestler from CPW is something I've always been excited to do as well.
And we know about Luna, so we've seen what she could do. So she could take a beating. So
I was watching some of her videos earlier. Her Instagram popped up, and I was watching some of her videos, and she looks good.
It's gonna be a
good match tomorrow, and we're looking forward to it.
When that match, after that match happens, days later, when you get clips, please send it to our way. We want to promote that match, so our friends could go on the Coventry and sign up and be able to watch your full match with Luna. So definitely, we want to help you out with that part, because
you could feel Emma's kicks from outside the ring.
Oh, jeez. I heard about chops, hearing them from miles, but kicks? Ooh.
Care Bear says, "What's up, my dude?"
What's up, Care Bear?
How's everybody doing?
We're doing good.
And Mr. Clue said, "Yes, you can." So, what's your favorite food exactly? An oddball question.
Oh, now you've got me thinking. Do you know what? I love a good Sunday dinner.
Ooh.
But it has to be homemade.
So, like, what would it be in that Sunday dinner that you're like, oh yeah, knife and fork in hand?
I would probably go for either the meat or the roast potatoes.
Ooh, okay, right. I'm a little different. Like today, my brain thinks about I would like to have like a nice fat gyro with like some tzatziki sauce on the side and stuff like that, with a nice cold Coca-Cola or a Pepsi or a beer, depending on how I feel. It'd be like a soda maybe or water or something like that. Just a big gyro, not a little big one. How about you, Keith?
Yeah, definitely. I love big ziti pasta, anything like that, man. Anything pasta related. That's Geek's favorite right there. Chicken parm's another one.
So, go on, Geek. I have to think about my question. My old man brain.
So who's your dream match? You'd say in Coventry, you'd say, or at Forbidden Door. It could be anybody.
Oh, that's a good one. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. I'd probably like to do another singles match with Mia Cortez. She's a phenomenal wrestler. And she just is so easy to just get on with, and she just helps you through the way. And it's just someone that I enjoy sharing the ring with.
Have you ever wrestled Kiara yet, or?
Yes, I did have a little feud with her. I think it was not last history, the history before, and that was for my Galaxy belt.
There was a clip I posted on the Dudes at Ringside page. It was like recently. I think you were in the match. Yeah, you were with the cage match with the triple suplex. Was that the triple?
Oh, the Power of Doom.
Yes. Oh my gosh. So
that was last Saturday. That was our prison show.
Yeah,
that was such a great match. I felt it the next day. Yeah, it was brutal, but it was so fun.
So what was going through your mind when you were up in that Doom triangle and you're like, okay, we're about to do this? What was going through your head?
When I go into my matches, I just think I'm going in to have a fight. I'm going to have a fight with these guys. So it's just obviously, as long as we're doing it safely, then that's all I think about really. Is just my aim is to hurt this opponent and win.
Yeah.
Geek.
Go ahead, Joe.
Oh no, you're not big. I asked the question.
So we have Luna Tricks actually in the chat right now. So do you have any words for her for tomorrow night?
I'm looking forward to it, but this belt is staying in my hands. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what's funny, Geek? I think this is the first time that title's come on our podcast because when we had Shorty, she just lost it. Right? Yeah, I think you beat her for the belt. That's why we didn't get her with the belt. I think. Yeah. I think that was the first time that belt's on the because we've had almost every one of the titles, and I think that one we just missed it by like a week. It's like, so my question regarding the title: is there like a story behind that title? The way the design on it?
That I'm not actually sure about. It's Phil and I'm pretty sure it's Dominic that comes up with our design. So obviously that is the design.
That is a beautiful belt, right, Keith?
Yeah, awesome belt. If the mod wants to take a picture of it, just hold it up right there. She's gonna take a picture right there. There you go.
That looks like something I would wear if I went to Texas. Belt buckle. I'm like, hold on. Let me see if it fits between my my pant loops. Just wear that like that. Hold on. I got my belt. The trouble is,
no.
How heavy is it?
It's not too heavy, but it has got some good weight to it. So after a while, it does get a bit heavy, but it's still gold around my waist, so I'm happy. I'm defending it and retaining it at this moment in time.
Yeah.
It's staying with me, and that's all I care about.
Yeah.
So what's your pre-match ritual? You'd say that you do before a match to get you ready.
Um, I kind of just walk around a little bit, just take deep breaths, and just tell myself I can do it. A lot of the time I do go and speak to Morris. He's a person that I go to because he supports me a lot through it. I just go and talk my match to him, just so I know that I've got it in my head. And then I just get myself ready, just walk around, pace around. As soon as I hear my music, I just get into my cross mode and go out. And then I'm cross mode for that entire match. And then I'll come back, I can just relief.
This is a kind of
And
a follow-up question.
Then you kick their head off like a soccer ball.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So this is kind of a follow-up question. What kind of advice what's the best advice Morris has given to you?
He just tells me all the time that I can do it. Like I don't need to overthink it. I can get through it. But he's just always there to support me, and that's just something I really appreciate. And just anyone, even like the promoter Phil, he can see that I'm panicking. He'll come up with like, "You can do this. Don't stress. Like you don't need stress." And everyone's just so supportive. They all can just look and they're like, "Yeah, you're fine. Got that, smash it. You've done it a million times. It's gonna be fine."
Awesome. Another interesting question. Have you ever? I know we talked about it before, but we'll talk about it now. Have you ever been out with any of your friends from the wrestling from Coventry at the mall or anything, and then the fans see you and they're like, "Oh my god!" Have they ever encountered you during a hangout outside the dojo?
Yes. So I was out with a couple of people a while back. We were just out walking around as teenagers do at that age. And then there was a fan called Emma Shaw. Her little kids were out playing, I assume, and they seen us and they were just like, "Emma, Emma, Emma Cross," and was shouting my name across the street. I was like, "What?" And it's something you don't expect. You were like, "Whoa!" It sort of puts you back a bit, and then you're like, "Hi," but then you're just like, "It's not me."
That's the next time you go out. Like, Emma Cross? I don't know who that is. You must be mistaken.
Off you go.
Well, you're a face, so you wouldn't be. It'd be Will Starr that puts on the.
I'm a face now. Back then, I was a heel, so I could just go, and I'm like, "No, don't talk."
Will Starr will be like,
he
who
pulls the aviators out of his pocket and puts the hood on. I'm not Will Starr, child.
No,
fuck off. I'll be like, fuck off.
Nice.
Yeah, Will Starr when he took the kids. I want your autograph, Mr. Starr. He was like this.
Take
he
the
takes
autograph.
The aviator, puts the aviator.
Give them the autograph, and he'll rip it up. And say, shh, no
He's
autograph
like,
for you.
"Give me an autograph, kid." That's what you get. See, Will Starr, and hey, remember, Will Starr is fighting tomorrow against Morris.
Yeah.
So, who do you have in that match?
Morris is gonna win, retain his belt.
Yes.
Obviously, I've got to support Morris all the way, and it's going to be a really good match. It's just going to be phenomenal.
Yeah, we're excited for everybody in Coventry because apparently this is like 10 years. Because Nathan posted on the story, but 10 years.
Yes.
And I'm like, dang, 10 years of Coventry Pro Wrestling.
See, we're getting it already, Joe. We're getting the hate.
I knew it. See, Geek wants that. He wants Geek is like that guy with the hood on in Star Wars. He's like, evil. I want the hate.
Emma Shaw says, "You mean so much to me and my kids, Emma."
Aww.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. It reminds me of when a fan found me at my job. Oh, we know similar stories to that one.
Oh yeah, I have the same story that I tell Geek every time I mention someone finding me that I'm because of my face on back in the day of YouTube. Long story short, I was at the door greeting, and this guy literally tapped me on the shoulder and said, "Oh my God, you're the greeter," and he was like shaking, and I'm like, I was like, "Do I retire from this YouTube thing right now?" But I thought, no, I'm not leaving. I'm standing right here, and I just said, "Hey, sir, how'd it go?" And he walked away, but I first got freaked out, and I thought, something I'm known for. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah. Anyway, like that's ridiculous though. That like people like would recognize you and then put the sunglasses on. They're like, nope, that's not me.
You know, it's something that you're recognized for something that you made an impression. Think about it, sometimes with kids, Emma, that you make an impression on them and you don't even think you don't see it until like months later, and they're at the first training and you're like, oh my god, I saw that little girl, that little boy
Yeah.
months ago. It must make you feel like even better about yourself.
Yeah, it gives you that warm sort of feeling like, is this what people look up to you as? And it's like, it kind of puts you back, and it just makes you feel proud to know that you've made this name for yourself, and it's all that hard work you have to put in, and it's just where you have to get to, and it's just amazing. It's just an amazing feeling to get that sort of recognition off just the little kids itself, or just any fan really.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Luna had a question. She asked you, what was your debut like and how did it make you feel?
Oh, so it was good. It was exciting. I was very nervous. Um, it's something I never expected to do, but I also thought I never could do it. So then when I went and done it, and then I've come out of that debut match, so proud of myself, and like I actually did it, and it just makes you so proud. It just makes you, like I said, it just makes you sit back and look back at all these things, and it just like, whoa, I've actually achieved that. I've actually done that, and it's just not something you expect, but it just makes you feel proud, and it's something I was really excited in doing, and it was a lot of hard work, bumpy roads, but I got there. I done it.
Awesome.
Have you ever had to give advice to anybody or not yet?
So with the superstars, we've obviously there's me and some others that help train now. So we give advice to them, and we've got some obviously younger kids doing it, and we've had some of the girls obviously that are younger. So me and Shorty have gave quite a bit of advice to them, and just told them to have fun, enjoy it, and it's something you'll never really experience again. So it's either something you enjoy or you won't. So you have to go and experience it. It's just an experience of a lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
Got anything else, Geekums?
Yeah, no, I was just gonna ask, like, what advice did you give? So,
Just
to have fun.
just have fun, stay safe, and always listen to your trainers, because they will give you the best advice. They will teach you the best way and the safest way, and that is the main thing to do. Is always listen to your trainers.
That's sorry.
No, I was just about to say, like, I know we talked about this a little bit before. You didn't really watch wrestling in the beginning, but did you have a favorite match right now that you currently watched?
So I went to Clash of the Castle. So I went and watched that, and I would have to say Roman and Drew.
That's a definite.
Was amazing to watch.
That's a match should be on everyone's list of match of the year this year. You know.
Yeah, it was so good. I really enjoyed watching it.
I actually got to witness Paige's return on Wednesday.
He was there, yeah.
Nice. I seen it on your Instagram, yeah.
I was there, and I didn't there's another surprise that's probably later tonight on Rampage. I can't really say.
You're gonna get beat up. Tony Khan's gonna slap you, Geek.
No, it's not that, because people want to be surprised.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna say he's gonna like. What's
some people want to be surprised, so I'm not spoiling it.
No, I'm not gonna. Oh, you're forgetting our Miss Lunatrix. She has another question, Geekums.
She wants to know, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Oh,
It's always a great one.
It's another question I've not really thought about. I'm quite comfortable and happy just being at CPW. If I do potentially get elsewhere, but obviously I would never want to rush that process or go anywhere because I'm so early on in my career at the minute. So I just want to still carry on gaining that knowledge, keep leveling myself up, and just getting myself to the best I can before I go out to any other companies.
Yeah, so this would be probably my final question. Do you have anything else, Joe, or no? No.
I don't really have anything else.
All right, so this is my final question. If you could defend that title, Forbidden Door style, against anybody, the floor is yours.
In CPW or not CPW?
Oh,
no,
CPW.
Forbidden Door, I just said.
Okay. I don't know. I've never really thought about it. Do you know, I'd probably have to just go with someone in CPW, and I really enjoy working with Shorty.
Yeah.
We started the journey at the same time, so we just know each other so well, and I just really enjoyed working with her as a person. So I probably would like to do a rematch of her and just to redo what we've done before, and because our journeys can be quite similar with starting at the same time, just to keep upping both ourselves. And even the likes of Carrie as well, she started the journey, I think not far after us, but she's doing absolutely amazing, and she's another good person to work with. She's an amazing heel, and I really like. She was in our prison match the other week. It was me, her, Shorty, and Mia, and we had the best women's match in CPW, like the 10 years it's ever been running. So them four, especially probably the best ones to ever work with.
Yeah. So you got the match with Luna Tricks tomorrow night.
Yeah.
So good luck to you and Luna. I hope you guys knock it out of the park.
Don't forget, and all the Coventry pro wrestlers tomorrow.
Definitely.
Bring down the house, guys, because we know you're going to. Because this looks like a great event. I wish I could
Great
just
card.
get it in.
Great card, top to bottom. Great
Like
card, top
great
to
card. Even though we got some of the cards, like the Shorty, Kiara, and
Harley Harris
match. But I know there's more matches. Isn't there more matches, Emily?
Yeah, there's you've got another girls match. There's Harley Faith versus another girl. I can't fully remember who it was. Then you've got the likes. Obviously, you've got the guy matches. So you've got obviously Morris and Will. You've got a gauntlet tag match. So there's obviously 4 tag teams. Yeah, there's another tag team match going on. So yeah, I think we've got about 8-9 matches altogether.
Yeah,
and it looks like
all we can find is the few. The only ones that we found or someone sent us, or we found it on there in the some other way. Someone sent it to us. I was like, on the phone, I told Geek,
Luna Blue.
Luna Blue.
Luna Blue.
Yeah, that's another one. Yeah, that's another person I've seen.
Luna Blue versus Harley Faith. Thanks, Dale. Yeah.
Thank you, Dale. You're right. About what's your name? What you just said? Oh my God, that has a title now. That was in the match with you and Shorty.
Shorty's triple threat with Kiara and Harley Harris.
Oh my gosh, that match! I'm the face of the podcast. I just see that match. I don't know why. I can see that ending in a draw because all 3 female wrestlers, they're phenomenal. Shorty's great.
Joe, who's you gonna go for, Joe? The spot is yours.
I'm doing that. You know the crying meme with the girl eating the ice cream, and she's crying, and she's like, that's me because I can't because I love Shorty, I love Kiara, Harley Harris hasn't been on our podcast yet, but I love the way she wrestled, and I love her character and everything she does for the UK wrestling scene. So I'm going to be the crying meme going, I don't know what to do. I don't want to get beat up on either side. Kara's going to give me the sucker teeth. Roll her eyes at me, and Shorty's just be like, you didn't get the memo, Joe. So, yeah, Geek's a heel. They'll probably go for Kiara.
Probably, most likely.
He doesn't want to get the eye roll Ugh, you're not smart. Yeah.
But do you have any social medias you would like to plug?
I just have my Instagram wrestling page. So if everyone wants to go for that, it's Emma Cross Wrestling or Wrestler. And then obviously go and check out the CPW page. We also have our Patreon. So that is obviously where you can go and see all the matches and everything will be on there. But the CPW page is the best page because you'll see all the matches, posters, everything about CPW and all our shows coming up.
It looks like a stacked card tomorrow.
Oh man, that's why I see it. I wish we can get Wonder Woman's invisible jet and just fly over an right now
and watch it.
Where'd you guys land? The jet's over there. I don't see anything. You don't.
Geek would be one over on you, Joe. I think I'd just teleport.
I'm a Ghostbusters fan. I would just make a portal and just walk through a wall, and I'm in England. Have you ever seen Lock and Key yet?
No,
on Netflix?
No, I haven't watched it.
You need to watch it. All I'm gonna say is I would take a key and make a wish and say Coventry, United Kingdom, and I click the lock, open the door, and I'll be in the arena. I'll be already in the arena. I'll be sitting there with lights off, like fall asleep, and Nathan unlocks the door for the day and like, what in the hell are you doing in here, Joe? I've been in here all night long. What are you talking about? Geek's crying in the corner. Joe brought me an abandoned building. I thought we were gonna go to jail.
Yeah. So anyway, everybody in the chat, please follow Emma Cross if you're not already following her on all the social media platforms. And make sure you watch New Dawn, which is tomorrow on Patreon, the CPW's page. And we want to thank Emma Cross so much for coming on our podcast, taking the time out. You've been awesome, you know?
Thank you for having me. It's been
We see so many big parts for your career. You're going to go places, Emma. And I'm Joe Panther the Third.
I'm the Metal Geek.
And I'm the Machine, the CPW Women's Champion, Emma Cross.
And we will catch you in the next one.